what's going on domestically on the political side in Canada is relevant for the loonie, but nowhere close as being relevant compared to what Trump will decide to do in trade.
Okay, so walk me through it. With Trudeau out the door, how should investors, particularly in the FX space, be essentially bracing for these shifts in Canada's trade dynamics, particularly with the United States and, of course, with China as well?
Yeah, so as I was saying, I think that this exit of Trudeau opens up a few possibilities. The markets are probably cautiously optimistic at this stage that a change in leadership can pave the way for somewhat smoother relationships with Trump. Obviously, Trudeau and Trump have always been kind of on quite conflicting terms. We'll see. I think if Carney ends up being the prime minister, this could be generally good news, simply because obviously someone who worked at central banks is generally well received by markets. But ultimately, once again, it depends what Trump decides to do. And even if he drops the plan to impose tariffs directly only on Canada, but goes ahead with universal tariffs, the impact on the Canadian dollar and the Canadian economy would be so material that ultimately would require a pretty substantial response from the Bank of Canada and probably from the government as well. And that's a scenario where we see kind of dollar CAD moving steadily in the kind of 145 to 150 area.